Hi everyone. Today we are going to be working on smoking a turkey on our Z pellet grill. First thing we're going to do is get this baby dried off. And we're going to be adding some dry seasoning to it. We're going to be smoking it for approximately an hour at 350 to 375. And then we'll be taking it off the grill, putting it in a tray with a butter on top of it and a spritz of olive oil, and then smoking it until the internal temperature reaches approximately 175. So we're gonna start with some butter. It's already been softened. We're just gonna rub the skin generously with it. This is gonna help our spices stick to the surface. Add some of that depth of flavor as it melts into the skin. We can also tuck it up under the skin. That'll help keep the meat a little moist as it's smoking. Now we're going to just start with our house seasoning blend. Salt, pepper, garlic powder, a little rough garlic as well. Don't be afraid to be generous with it. Rub it all over. Next, we're going to use our poultry seasoning. It has a little bit of thyme in it. Gives it a nice color. I'm going to dump about 2 tablespoons of olive oil over it. Generously rub that on, picking up any spices that fell off and put them back on. Make sure you get under the wings. We're going to leave this little plastic stuff on it for now. A little bit more butter under the skin here. Spray off our hands. And then we're going to take some Texas peat dust. This stuff is absolute gold. Sprinkle it from high up. We don't want to overdo it. Just want to give it a cooked in flavor with that Texas peat seasoning. All right, so I'm going to pause this. We're going to take it outside. We're going to put it on the grill. All right, so now that we've got our grill warmed up to approximately 365, I'm going to open it up. I'm going to grab the bird. Simply place it on top. Dump any remaining oil and seasonings onto it. Might as well. Now we're going to let it sit on the grill at 375 for approximately an hour. One way to do this, it's a bit windy today. We're going to take this fireproof blanket, we're going to cover it up. Everything stays nice and warm. And we will come back and see how it looks in an hour. An aluminum tray. Don't forget, when you're taking it out, it's going to be full of hot juices, and it will burn your foot if you let it. Now that we have it out for a moment, I'm going to cover it with butter. I'm using a whole stick, one under each arm. I like to pour a splash of beer, wash some of the spices off the top, keep everything fluid. put our temperature probes in the breasts. Set our thermometer. We're going to cook it till the internal temperature is 165. So now it's back on the grill. This is a 22-pound bird, so it's a little big for the grill. But the aluminum tray is under it to catch any juices that go in there. I'm going to close the top. Put our blanket back on it. I use a magnet on the corner of the blanket to hold it in. I'm going to watch my temperature. I'm going to set the grill at 250 to 275. Watching the internal temperature of the bird. Should take about another 2 hours. During those 2 hours, I'm going to rotate it. Hey guys, I missed a step. I was supposed to cover it with aluminum foil. So we're going to pop it open real quick. Not a big deal, because our temperature has been controlled. So we're going to go ahead and cover it. We're going to go ahead and put it back in. We're still waiting for that rest of that hour. Alright guys, so we put the aluminum foil wrapped turkey, still in the tray, with the butter sauce in it, back on the smoker. I have not stopped my original 1 hour timer. Current internal temperature is 73 degrees and rising quickly. Alright, so it's been an hour or two. Internal temperature is at least 165. Looks beautiful. And a baked potato. Now we're going to shut our grill too off. see you back inside.